Hello everyone. This channel provides the latest information on the Three Gorges Dam. If you are interested, please subscribe to our channel. Everyone loves the Three Gorges Dam. As of 9 a.m. on April 3, local time in China, the water level at the Three Gorges Dam was 158.86 meters, a drop of 1.4 meters compared to the water level on the 19th of last month.
When looking at this dam from the water storage side, the water level is around the line indicated.
As of this morning, the flow rate at upstream stations was 4,210 cubic meters per second, and the inflow into the Three Gorges Dam was 6,100 cubic meters per second. Therefore, after subtraction, the total value from around the dam and from the tributaries was 1,890 cubic meters per second. While the flow rate at upstream observation stations remained extremely low, there was considerable rain around the dam. The total discharge of the Three Gorges Dam at 9 o'clock this morning was 6,740 cubic meters per second. The maximum discharge capacity for hydroelectric power generation at this dam is 31,000 cubic meters per second, so it is estimated that about 20% of the power generation is generated. This is a simple calculation, but this means that around 7 hydroelectric power generation water turbines are in operation. During this time, they throttled the amount released.
NISHIYAN channel.
According to the published data of China's Hunan Provincial Watergate Bureau, the changes in the inflow and discharge of the Three Gorges Dam and the water level in the past month are as follows. If you look at the discharge amount shown by the black line, they have reduced it compared to a while ago. On the other hand, the inflow of the green line has been increasing recently, so the pace of decline in water level is slowing down. This is the past performance graph from January to June. With the exception of 2023, when there was an abnormal drought, the line is almost the same every year.
The current situation is that the water level is lower than usual, probably due to the drought that started last year, and although it is not as low as last year, the upper reaches of the Yangtze River are still in a state of low water. Around June 10, they should lower the water to its lowest level, but will there be a water shortage again this year? We have described the situation upstream of the Three Gorges Dam, but now let's take a look at the situation east of the dam. Late last month, heavy rainstorms hit southern China, killing multiple people.
The location is Nanchang City in Jiangxi Province, close to Poyang Lake, a huge lake adjacent to the Yangtze River basin.
Here, a strong wind blew, blowing off the entire window frame of the apartment, and the resident fell. As far as you can see in this photo, the window does not have a frame.
I don't hear about this often in high-rise apartments, but it may be due to the sloppy construction that is rumored in China. Let's take a look at the weather forecast service Windy's performance over the past 12 hours. This is the situation as of 9 a.m. this morning. There are not many rain clouds upstream of the Three Gorges Dam. On the other hand, if you focus on the southern region, you can see clouds moving in one after another, and the weather is becoming rough.
By the way, do you know that there are cracks in the embankment of the Three Gorges Dam? The dam was completed in 2009, but has already cracked in several places. Looking at the satellite imagery, there are 3 places. The first is at the crest of the dam body. As you can see, the traces of repairing the cracks are clearly visible. Above the dam are multiple cranes that move left and right. It is about 30 meters high and weighs a lot, so the dam body becomes more stressed as it ages. Then there is shiprock. This is an elevator for raising and lowering relatively small ships. Downstream of this, a large crack was previously identified. It appears to have been repaired now. In addition, the water storage side of this shiplock also has cracks. This is the part of the entrance to the ship. In the photo it doesn't look that big, but in another photo you can see how long the crack is. In fact, cracks have been confirmed not only in the visible part but also under the water. Recently, on YouTube, There was a video taken from a sightseeing boat going down a river. You can clearly see the cracks in the video. In other words, it is still there without being repaired. Construction of China's Three Gorges Dam began in 1993 and was completed in 2009, making it one of the largest dams in the world. The dam was built primarily to control floods, provide electricity, and improve water transportation. The Three Gorges Dam power plant, the world's largest, is located here, with a power generation capacity of 22.5 million kilowatts, and has contributed greatly to China's energy supply. On the other hand, there are many problems associated with dams, and during the flood season, people often talk about the possibility of dams collapsing, so I think many people are aware of this. As far as this channel investigated, the area covered by the Three Gorges Dam seems to be around the red frame.
This is the forecast for the next week.
As I mentioned earlier, rain clouds will continue to appear intermittently in the southern region. The red and yellow markings indicate that there will be heavy rain in some places. The weather at Three Gorges Dam today is a high of 21 degrees, a low of 14 degrees, and rain is forecast.
The weather will be rough for a while.
I also run a YouTube channel that introduces Japan's dams. This channel shares the charm of sophisticated and beautiful dams, and has already received over 1,800 subscribers. The URL is listed in the summary section, so if you are interested, please check it out.
The Three Gorges Dam is located in Yichang City, Hubei Province, inland China, and this is what it looks like in cross-section. Yichang City is approximately 60 meters above sea level. They dug down about 50 meters to the foundation bedrock and built a 175-meter gravity concrete dam on top of that bedrock. In response to an overseas interview, a local village official said the following:
"This dam can withstand a once-in-100-year flood. The ground here is very hard."
Executives emphasized that the ground beneath the dam is made of monolithic granite, making it extremely solid and safe. In the past, the state-run Xinhua news agency was so proud of its gigantic dam that it famously boasted that the Three Gorges Dam will last 10,000 years. However, this was later revised to 1,000 years, and recently it has settled down to 100 years.
NISHIYAN channel.
As you may know, there are not many earthquakes around the Three Gorges Dam. It is possible that this was also taken into consideration when constructing the dam. But upstream of the dam, and tributaries of the Yangtze River, it's a different story. In particular, Sichuan province is an earthquake-prone area, and in 2008 the Sichuan Grade earthquake occurred. Nearly 70,000 people were killed and about 20,000 people were missing. Earthquakes can cause landslides and create dammed lakes. If it collapses all at once, secondary disasters will occur in downstream areas. In addition, many huge dams have already been built on the steep land upstream. They are located near earthquake-prone zones. Don't just focus on the Three Gorges Dam. We should also look upstream. Based on these things, I also tell you the latest earthquake information. Interception missiles are deployed around the dam. This is completely rumor level, so there is no confirmation, but there seems to be talk of preparing for an attack from the sky. After all, it's a big target and defenseless. It cannot be hidden. A story about a ground-based interceptor missile being installed. Since the dam is located in the inland area, it will be launched from overseas, which means that it will be launched from a distance of 1,500 kilometers or more. It may be a missile from the south or it may be from the west. It may be from the north. From the point of view of national defense, it wouldn't be strange if it was normally deployed. However, it may be difficult to prevent it when it is done with a stealth aircraft of a certain great power. This is a video that summarizes detailed information about the Three Gorges Dam, and is a popular video that has been viewed over 150,000 times so far, so please enjoy it. The URL is listed in the summary section. As we move towards spring, it's time for more rain.
In 2020, heavy rains and flooding continued, and there was concern around the world that dams would collapse. On the contrary, there was a drought from 2022 to 2023, and water shortages continued this year as well. What was surprising was that China's meteorological authorities had already announced the possibility of water shortages as of last year. We will continue to provide you with the latest information, so please subscribe to our channel.